Hey everybody, Captain B-Nard back here with another Wi-Fi battle. Today we have another VGC doubles ranked game, and so yeah, as you can see, my opponent here is yeah, I don't read that language, so we're just gonna call him rando3, as this is the third um, random opponent that we've had that has a name that is not in English letters that we cannot pronounce. In any event, yeah, looking at my team, we have the same squad we've been bringing the past couple of games here. Trying to emphasize using the Thundurus and the Grimmsnarl, as those are the Pokemon that I haven't used prior to this here on Scarlet and Violet. So, yeah, the opponent's team looks very strong and well-balanced, though, so it's going to be a tough one. I think, unfortunately, he has a lot of solid options, but I think we're going to lead with the Thundurus and the... We'll lead with the Thundurus and the Grimmsnarl just to get them some action, and then we'll back that up with the... What looks good against this guy's squad? Yeah, we'll go with the Barraskewda and the Poltegeist, and we'll see how that works out. So again, obviously this is VGC ranked 4-on-4 doubles. Has been going decently well for us, although I probably just jinxed myself by saying that. But yeah, we'll see how this matchup goes. So there is the opponent, and they are going to lead with the Tinglu and the Pelipper, as we lead with the Thundurus and the Grimmsnarl. So obviously Pelipper going to get the Drizzle to make it rain, and then Vessel of Ruin going to come into play to cut the special attack of everybody. So we're in an interesting situation here because obviously they do have another electric immunity on deck, potentially on their team in the form of their own Thundurus. If they have it, they may very well switch it in here. So I don't know if I really want to make that play, but you know what? I think this is going to be a tough choice. I think we are going to risk it, though. I think we're going to go try to Volt Switch out on the Pelipper, and then we're going to bulk up with the Grimmsnarl. So hopefully this doesn't bite us in the ass, as they are going to go ahead and Terrastallize right out of the gate turn 1 here, and they're going to be Terrastalizing the Tinglu into a Water type. So that's pretty interesting, actually. That they would do that. Very risky, actually, as well. So Tinglu Terrastalized to a Water type. We are going to get that priority Prankster bulk up with the Grimmsnarl to get that attack and defense increase, which is nice, as we are going to Volt Switch on the Pelipper here, which will easily be able to one-shot that thing, which is incredible, knocking him down to 3 Pokemon, and we are going to, of course, get the pivot out with the Thundurus. So what do we want to come in with here? I think we're going to go for... what do we want to go for? I think we're just going to go for the Poltegeist, actually. We'll come in with that and see what he wants to do with this Tinglu. Not sure. So yeah, going to go for a Sand Tomb on the Grimmsnarl, which is really interesting. Not going to do too much damage, but it is going to trap us in as we get some HP back with the leftovers, and then we are going to take some residual damage, of course, from the Sand Tomb. So that is definitely a very interesting Tinglu they have on hand here. So we'll see what they want to bring in now. It is going to be the Thundurus Therian of their own. So, in this situation, unfortunately, we are susceptible to getting hit with a Wild Bolt Storm. It is now 100% accurate thanks to the rain. So, how do we want to handle this? We could Shell Smash. I kind of think we just need to get damage on the Thundurus, though, because I have a feeling they're definitely going to be going for that. So I think we need to double up on the Thundurus and try to take it out. So we're going to Shadow Ball it, and we're also going to Sucker Punch it. and hope that we can just get rid of this thing outright. So there's a Sucker Punch. It does connect at +1. Gonna knock that thing down to about a third HP. It does survive. Goes for the Wild Bolt Storm. Gonna do some damage to both of our Pokemon. Poltegeist going to go for the Shadow Ball now. Is it going to be enough to get this thing out of the way? Not quite enough to get the kill, unfortunately. So as the Ting-Lu goes for the Ruination here, which is going to cut our Poltegeist's attack in half. So we are going to get some HP back with the leftovers on the Grimmsnarl, which is nice, and we're going to take some residual sand damage as well. So once again, unfortunately, the Thundurus still being alive is not great. The only good thing is that it is on its last legs here, so we can pretty easily get rid of it. I think we're going to actually take a risk here, and we're going to go for a Shell Smash with the Poltegeist here to try and set up, and we're actually going to go for the Sucker Punch once again on the Thundurus here and see what they want to do. So we go for the Sucker Punch. They don't predict that. Or maybe they are choiced or don't have anything else. But either way, that's going to get rid of the Thundurus, knocking them down to 2, which is incredible. Poltegeist going to go for that Shell Smash to try and set up here, as we are going to cut our defenses, obviously. And then we are going to get that sharp attack, special attack, and speed increase, which is great. And then we are going to pop the White Herb to go ahead and put our defenses back up to normal. So this thing going to go for the Ruination on the Grimmsnarl this time to cut our HP in half. So the very interesting Ting-Lu set doesn't seem to have too much else to hit us with, as we are going to get some HP back with the leftovers once again and take more damage from the Sand Tomb. So now we're going to go ahead and see what their last Pokemon on deck is going to be here. And it is going to be the Tornadus. So kind of figured that just because of it seems like the rain strategy here. So I think this turn we just go ahead and go for... I think the Stored Power is doing more damage at this point, so I think we just go for the Stored Power on the Thundurus, and then we might as well just Sucker Punch, or I'm sorry, Tornadus. We're just going to double up on their Tornadus, as it doesn't seem like this Ting-Lu can really do much of anything. So we're just going to double up on the Tornadus again here and see what they want to do, as we Sucker Punch again at +1. Nearly enough to take the Tornadus out, but not quite. Poltegeist is going to follow it up with a Stored Power, which will be more than enough to get that Tornadus out of the way and knock him down to just one Pokemon, as the Ting-Lu going to Sand Tomb on the Poltegeist. Not quite enough to take it out, fortunately for us. Going to activate our Weak Armor to drop our defense and then increase our speed sharply, as we do get some HP back with the leftovers with the Grimmsnarl. And can we survive one more turn of sand damage with both Pokemon here? It looks like we can with 5 HP. Poltegeist hangs on, and Grimmsnarl going to hang on with 19 HP, so we get one more turn out of both. So it's time to double up finally on that Ting-Lu. Going to go for the Stored Power and going to go for a Spirit Break on the Ting-Lu here, as Ting-Lu going to protect. Very unfortunate. They reveal their last move is Protect here. So we go for the Stored Power. Obviously, this is terrible because we can't hit the Ting-Lu this turn. I feel like both of those attacks combined would have taken this thing out for sure. But unfortunately, nothing we can do there, as we get some HP back with the leftovers on the Grimmsnarl, and the Poltegeist definitely going to go down to the Sand Tomb damage this turn, unfortunately, so that is going to knock us down to 3. Can Grimmsnarl survive one more turn of sand is the question. We're actually freed from the Sand Tomb this turn, so that's pretty incredible. So Grimmsnarl does hang on here, as now we're going to come in with the Thundurus. So we're in a pretty good spot here, because we're just going to go ahead and Terrasilize the Thundurus into a Pure Electric type to get that power boost. Going to go for a Wild Bolt Storm of our own, and then we're going to go for a nice little Drain Punch here with the Grimmsnarl. So there we go, going to Terrasilize the Thundurus into a Pure Electric type, losing our prior weaknesses. Not that it really matters, because we know this thing's moveset already. Just want the extra power boost on the Wild Bolt Storm here to try and get rid of this Ting-Lu. So there is the Wild Bolt Storm. It is max special attack Terra boosted, and it is not quite enough to take the Ting-Lu out. However, we are going to go for the Drain Punch with the Grimmsnarl as well, and that will definitely be enough after we get some HP back here to finally finally take out that Ting Lu. And that is game. Alright, so we are going to defeat this person 3-0, but that was a really fun match, an interesting match, a strong showing for us as well. And yeah, gonna go ahead and get some league points, which is nice. And we're gonna go ahead and back out. And then we're going to go back in here just to see our rank increase. We're going to go all the way up to 3.5, it looks like. And we're going to get a bunch of league points as well, which is always nice. And so, yeah, as you can see, we are now sitting at a 3-0 record here in ranked doubles / VGC rules here, which is pretty nice, actually. So, but yeah, I think that'll do it for this one. So thanks for watching again, everybody. Hope you all enjoyed it. Please hit that like button, leave a comment, and or subscribe if you did enjoy, and stay tuned for more new battles in the future. So that's it, and we'll see you next time.